In this video, we're excited to introduce one of our newest configurations, RIGS ProLine. As the name suggests, ProLine is designed for serious work, but it can just as easily be the heart of a gaming setup. Think clean lines, warmer materials, and a design language that fits a desk with more wood and less RGB. That's why we chose a special chassis for this build. Today, we'll talk about what makes this system different, what it can do, and how you can tailor it to your needs. Over time, building custom systems for our clients, we noticed a growing demand for minimal, understated aesthetics. Many professionals don't want a showpiece full of glass and lighting. They want something simple, elegant, and powerful. At the same time, plenty of users told us they game on these machines too. They just prefer a setup that looks clean and blends into their workspace. That's exactly where ProLine comes in. We're using fractal cases here. Fractal is a favorite among architects, designers, and creators, thanks to their refined exterior design and uncompromising cooling and compatibility. They're fantastic for airflow, support a wide range of coolers and fan layouts, and with certain fractal options, they also accommodate expanded storage. For this series, we've chosen the Fractal North line, and yes, across the Max and Ultra versions of RIGS ProLine, you can pick black or white. Within North, we offer multiple options. In the Max build, we use the smaller North, compact yet fully capable of housing serious hardware. If you're aiming for GPUs in the 5090 class, we recommend stepping up to ProLine Ultra, where we use the XL version. Visually, both sizes share the same design language, clean, timeless, and cohesive. You'll also find options beyond color. Instead of tempered glass, you can choose a mesh side panel. Personally, I think it looks fantastic. And in certain configurations, it gives you a tangible airflow advantage for even better thermals. If you prefer glass, the standard configuration comes that way by default. And speaking of design, those real wood front accents are not just for show. Even with the wooden details, the case is a serious airflow chassis. It moves a lot of air, which means it can be the core of a workstation or a gaming rig without breaking a sweat, especially if your setup leans toward that calm, minimal look. Now let's talk platforms and performance. On the Intel side, we support 14th Gen Core and Core Ultra options, the latter offering advantages in certain professional workloads. On the AMD side, we're on AM5 with Ryzen 7000, Ryzen 9000, and the highly regarded X3D variants. In Ultra, we lean on higher-end motherboards, brands and models we trust from experience in both workstations and gaming hybrids. They're stable, feature-rich, and ready for serious duty. For graphics, you'll find AMD and NVIDIA options from multiple board partners with larger heatsinks and robust cooling where it matters. This chassis gives us the freedom to use top-tier GPUs when your workflow demands it. Storage is where ProLine gets very practical. We often spec premium NVMe SSDs with larger capacities because users in this class typically start at 2 TB and scale up from there. High-end motherboards also allow easy expansion with additional NVMe drives, and you can add standard HDDs as needed. Memory-wise, ProLine runs on DDR5 across both Intel and AMD. We start at generous capacities and go up to 96 GB in standard options. For power delivery, we prioritize premium PSUs. That means a no-compromise setup you can push hard and a platform that's ready for upgrades. So moving to a beefier CPU or GPU later is smooth and hassle-free. Cooling. In Max, many CPUs are perfectly happy on high-end air coolers. For the higher performance tiers, we recommend AIO liquid cooling, exactly as you see on our demo builds here. We've selected clean-looking coolers to match the ProLine aesthetic, often without RGB on the fans or pump block. Even with a low-key look, when the components are dialed in properly, the system looks cohesive and premium, and those natural wood accents up front really shine. We've included partial custom cabling, especially in the visible front area. If you choose the full mesh model, very little of the interior is visible. If you stick with the default glass version, we've tuned the visuals with custom cable colors and purpose-built GPU holders to keep everything aligned and elegant. Front I/O is practical and modern. Cleaning is quick and easy. Behind the decorative front panels, a fine dust filter pops out with a single click. There's also a PSU dust filter that's accessible without moving the case. So even if your system sits under a desk, you can service it in minutes. If your environment gets dusty, ProLine is built to handle it. Every G-RIGS ProLine arrives fully prepared, BIOS updated and tuned, Windows 11 installed with the right drivers and updates, and if your build includes lighting, the control software is pre-installed as well. As with all G-RIGS systems, you get a 3-year warranty, and we do not use warranty stickers. Open it, clean it, upgrade it, it's your machine. As long as there's no physical damage, your warranty remains intact. If you have questions, feedback or suggestions for what you'd like to see in future G-RIGS ProLine configurations, drop a comment below. I'm Alex, and on behalf of the G-RIGS team, enjoy the rest of the builds on our channel. See you next time.